Okay, so we're back with another episode of Snap Circuits, and this time what we'd like to do is demonstrate the connection of batteries or power supplies in parallel. So I'm gonna have to rearrange my whole thing here, so I'm gonna remove this. Okay, these are my power supplies, and I am going to start using my 6-point snap here. That's what I want. Okay, so that's my 6-point snap. And in addition to that, I am going to set up another snap here. I'm just setting this up so that I can establish my connection. We're gonna do a parallel connection of batteries, if you will. So let's set this up. I'm going to start with one power supply just to see the effect of that one power supply. So that's my one power supply. I'm going to set it up in here. That's my one power supply. And I have a lamp. This lamp has no polarity, but we want to observe proper connection. I am going to, oops, you see that turns on immediately. So it's a little bit dim, and that's okay. Okay, let me see if I can crank this up a little bit to get a better view. Maybe a little higher, I don't know. I'm trying to make adjustments to my camera here. Thank you for your patience with my setup here. Okay, there we go. So, camera resolution is a little bit weird, but hopefully you guys will be able to see this. I'm tempted to clean up a little bit of the camera here, forgive me. And that's a little better. Okay, so we're demonstrating the power of batteries in parallel. And so I am going to go ahead and set up the other batteries cell here. How I'm going to mount is in here, right? So we got two batteries, and what we want to demonstrate here is the fact that we have two batteries that are going to be connected in parallel. And at this moment, this battery is the only one supplying power to the light, right? That's all we have. I'm going to put another button here. But because the purpose of putting two power supplies in parallel is to increase the current, therefore power up the load at a higher point. Sorry about that. Let me just get another snap here to even that out. There we go, just to hold it in place. Okay, so if I add the power from that source to the circuit, you're going to see the difference, right? And it looks like there's not much difference. Yeah, this system is not making much of a difference, is it? Okay. But anyhow, the point of this connection is that we're placing these power supplies. First of all, we got the connection as if there's only one power supply in the circuit, and this is the one power supply that is doing the work. I wonder if, let me just do an experiment here. So I'm going to remove this over to the other side. Make sure that this power supply is, oh, okay, I see what the problem is. So this power supply is really not powering up the circuit. That's the reason why I was having problems. Good troubleshooting exercise, right? Very good troubleshooting exercise. Okay, so I'm going to change this. And maybe this NAT button is not doing too well. And it looks like our batteries are completely dead. And that's what the problem is, right? This source is not giving us enough juice or power to be able to do what we need to do. So that's part of the problem. The demonstration is a little bit short here because the idea will be that both of these, there you go, will be able to power up that lamp. And ideally, in an ideal world, these two power supplies, what they're doing is adding current to the circuit. Therefore, you're going to have a larger amount of current with two power sources that are adding one another and creating a higher electron flow. And that's what this circuit demonstrates. Two power supplies which are adding a greater amount of electron flow, which is creating a larger amount of current. Sadly, one of our power supplies in this case, it's really pretty well drawn. But the point being made is you connect batteries or power supplies in parallel in order to increase the amount of current in a circuit. In our previous exercise, we saw how to add power supplies to create a larger voltage. In this exercise, we were showing how to connect them in parallel for a larger current flow. And that should do it for voltage and current supplies. Okay, thank you so much.